Hi, writers. Today for your writing lessons, we're going to be working on writing your reason number 2 and reason number 3. Okay, so yesterday you wrote your introduction and your first reason. So we're finished with these two. Now we're going to be doing the next two fingers, writing our first reason and our second reason. Okay, now tell me if you think this is convincing. You should come to my house because I have a backyard. Okay. We could play in the backyard. We could hang out in the backyard. We could play a game in the backyard. But if I want to convince you to come to my house, I want to give you more than just one reason, right? Like, for example, you can come to my house. I have a backyard big enough we can play soccer in. I also have video games that we can play. And I just got brand new art supplies from my grandma for Christmas. So you should definitely come over to my house to play. Are you convinced now? Those are definitely 3 good reasons. So today we've already written our 1. We're going to focus on writing those other 2 reasons, okay? So going back to our restaurant reviews, I was writing about Noyendoy's Second Street Cafe. And my first reason that I think it's the best restaurant in Los Osos is because of those garden spring rolls that they have. Miss Klein really loves them. So that I already talked about that. Now I'm ready for my other 2 reasons. So ahead of this lesson, I already thought of 2 other excellent ones, and I want to share them with you because in a moment you're going to be doing the same for the restaurant you think is the best. Okay. So I'll retell you my first lesson, okay, and then I'm going to go into my second and third. So I'm going to read it from my writing notebook, which is where you're writing again. I think Noyendoy's is the best restaurant because they have the best garden spring rolls. It is their number 1 item on their menu. I gave a reason and I also gave an example. My example was that it's their number 1 item. That was another thing to help me convince them, right? If I were to just say they have the best garden spring rolls, that might convince them, but that I gave an example, they're really convinced now. Okay, watch me do that again. Okay, I'm going to not only give my second reason, I'm also going to make sure that I add details by saying, for example. Watch me as I do this. Ready? So I already started my first reason with I think. I don't want to start my second reason with I think again because that's being repetitive. Okay, so I'm going to start out with another reason why, and you should be really comfortable with this. We've done this in writing. So here's my second reason. Are you ready? Another reason why Noyendoy's is the best is because they have outdoor seating. For example, I sat outside and was able to enjoy the sunshine and feel the ocean breeze. Wow. I convinced them that you can sit outside, which is pretty cool already, and I convinced them by adding more details to my example. I said you can enjoy the sunshine and you can feel the ocean breeze. Ooh, that must be so nice to dine or to eat by the ocean. I'm convinced. And here's my second reason. I started my first reason was I think. My second reason with another reason why. If you remember what you're supposed to start your third reason, whisper it into the camera. You're right, it's also. Also, Noyendoy's has food for everyone. For example, people who like spicy food, people who like noodles, vegetarians, vegans, and even people from out of town. So I gave my reason and my example. On this page, I gave my reason and my example. Today, you will be writing your reason number 2 and 3, okay? I want you to start with another reason why blank is the best is because, and then make sure you give that example. Another reason why Noyendoy's is the best is because they have outdoor seating. For example, and then you give your example, okay? But I want you to think of your restaurant and 2 more reasons why you like it. If you're kind of stuck, think about the specific foods that they have. Maybe there's a really awesome thing that you like to eat. Think about where the restaurant is. Maybe you just like going there because it's by the ocean or it's near your favorite park, okay? Or maybe the people that work there are super kind, okay? So I'm really excited to hear your other 2 reasons. Please write them in your notebook and we'll look at them from there. Excellent, writers. You ready to get to it? Go for it.